Hey everybody, how's it going? I decided I should probably do a DVD slash Blu-ray update. I haven't done one in, I don't even know, probably since May or June. I've gotten a lot of movies since then. Some of them are okay, some of them are really good. I decided I'd talk about probably the best out of the ones that I've gotten. Well, not always the best, but pretty much mostly Blu-rays. That's what I'm after now, so go ahead and start with some of the ones that I've gotten. It should... it's probably going to surprise a lot of people that I didn't really get a lot of horror movies this time, because a lot of the ones that were released for sale around Halloween were ones that I either own already or just plain don't want to see. Alright, I'll start with one of the most recent ones that I've gotten is Star Wars, episodes 4, 5, and 6 on Blu-ray. For a while I flirted with the idea of getting the complete 6-film set, but I don't like the new trilogy at all. I don't like the acting, the writing, none of it. Even the effects I thought sucked. I liked the original effects in these movies, and I'll tolerate that George Lucas went ahead and smeared diarrhea all over the original trilogy and made it FX nice and stuff, but, I like the original trilogy. It's my favorite set, and I don't like the new trilogy. I don't even want to own it. I lost out on a lot of special features by not getting the big set, but I don't want the new trilogy. The next one I have is 30 Minutes or Less. I love this movie. I thought it was pretty hilarious. It has Danny McBride in it, and I think he's absolutely hilarious. And to a lesser extent, Nick Swartzen is also very funny. But it's a great movie. I thought it was pretty funny. It got panned by critics, and they didn't really enjoy it, I guess, but I thought it was pretty good. The story was funny, it was decent, moved along at a pretty good pace. Next one I got is Super 8. I'd been very interested in seeing Super 8 since I heard about it and never got a chance to see it in the theater. So when I was able to pick it up on Blu-ray, I absolutely went for it. And, it's a really good movie. I highly enjoyed this movie. If I really had to complain about one thing about it, I would say the ending is just not quite as good as the rest of the movie is. I don't know, the ending felt kind of tacked on to make this happy ending. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so I'm not going to give it away, but it wasn't all that great at the end. The next one, I just got this yesterday, Friends with Benefits. Hilarious. I thought it was great. I like Justin Timberlake as an actor. I think he's a great actor, and Mila Kunis is freaking hot, so yeah, that made it worth it. Only complaint, you see Justin Timberlake's butt 10,000 times. Mila Kunis, not at all. Very sad. Now I'm going to start on this, set of, comic books themed movies. I got Thor, X-Men First Class, Captain America, and the Green Lantern. I liked every one of these. I thought the best out of them was definitely Captain America. Captain America is probably the best film out of all 4 of these that I just showed. It was amazing. The effects were great. The story was great. I got halfway through it and I was like, wow, this is such a great movie. Too bad it's going to end soon. And I paused it and it had a whole hour to go. And I was like, oh, this is the best. I really enjoyed Captain America. Absolutely glad that I got it. And, it's freaking cool. Green Lantern, saw it in theater, loved it. I thought it was great. Thor, I was kind of reluctant about seeing Thor. And when I picked it up and watched it, it was actually really good. Funny enough, the one that I was really reluctant about watching was this one, X-Men First Class. I thought it was going to be freaking terrible. I based all of my thoughts on the absolutely awful X-Men Wolverine Origins movie. I thought that's a terrible movie. I picked it up because I saw the guaranteed fresh Rotten Tomatoes thing on there. And I go to Rotten Tomatoes a lot, so I went with what they said, and I really enjoyed it. Next I got Horrible Bosses. Really funny movie. I think probably the best thing about this movie is, it's hard to say, but it's Colin Farrell right there. He plays such a douche so wonderfully, and he's so funny in this movie. He's just an asshole, and you really want him to get it in the end. And it's a great film. I got a lot of laughs out of it. I thought it was pretty good. Troll Hunter is the next one. I picked this one up quite a while back, and I have yet to see it. I mean, it's been sitting on my pile of movies to watch, and that gets taller and taller, and I keep forgetting about this one. From everything I've heard, Troll Hunter is a really good movie, and it's pretty badass, so I'm just going to have to sit down and check it out. One of the reasons why I didn't get to watch some of the movies that I bought is because I got started on watching How I Met Your Mother. I picked this one up with season 2. Let's see, where's that at? I picked that up in a special set at Target, and me and my fiance breezed through them in like just a couple of days. I love that show. It's so great. I mean, it's the best show on TV. Hands down, it's my favorite. So what did I do? Got the rest of them. It's an awesome show. I've seen every episode so far, except for the ones that are airing on TV. I don't like to watch TV shows on TV. I like to watch them on DVD at my own pace. I hate TV. But no, it's a great show. I'm so glad that I bought it. And I mean, it's absolutely worth it. And a wonderful movie to watch. Alright, let's see. Next I got The Change-Up. I've heard a lot of bad reviews for this movie, which is funny to me because I thought it was great. I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds, and he's hilarious, and, you know, Jason Bateman, he's a really great actor. You know, I liked most of his movies. I absolutely hated The Switch Up or something like that. I don't know what the hell it was. Somewhere he, like, has to, like, jizzes on some chick's petri dish. I don't know. That movie was freaking stupid, and I did not like that one. I got The Mechanic. Now, I got this a while back. I was still in Iowa when I got this, and I hadn't made videos for a while on YouTube then because my computer was starting to break down. What can I say about The Mechanic? The best thing about The Mechanic is that Ben Foster's in it. And that's about it. Otherwise, it's a pretty shitty movie. Jason Statham right now, it seems like he went from making decent movies to anything that gives him $1 he will make. And he's definitely making some pretty shitty movies now. This one is not my favorite. I do not like it very much at all. But I really like Ben Foster. He's a very underrated actor, and I liked him. Then I got, this is kind of funny that I even got this one, Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage. He plays the same crazy balls nuts guy in every single movie, and I freaking love it. I love Nicolas Cage is like the best hammy actor ever. They should put out like one movie a year with him and just be as balls out retarded as any other movie he's done, and I would love it. And I'd buy it, special edition Blu-ray, because of that. So, Nicolas Cage, you'll never see this, but you're freaking awesome. And crazy. Next one I got, 127 Hours. I've been wanting to see this one since I saw like the preview for it, and I never got to see it in the theater at all. I don't get to see a lot of movies in the theater. Just don't have the money or the time. And you know, with a 4-year-old kid, it's really hard to set aside someone to watch him and go off and watch movies. And when I have the money for movies, I'd much rather spend it on something else like DVDs or Blu-rays. So yeah, got this one. I got this one a few days, I think it was after it came out, and it was on sale at Target for $13 on Blu-ray. The next day it was back to $23, so I got this as soon as I saw it. I picked it up. There's no way I was going to resist that. I know Target does these weird sales every once in a while where they just liquidate everything, and then like a day later everything's jacked up 100%, so I had to get it. I really like this movie. I can't remember his name. James Franco is a great actor, and he does a really good job in this movie. And I mean, it's hard to watch in some parts of it, and it's based on a true story, you know. And they showed the guy who it's based off of at the end, and man, that guy went through some hell. The next one I got it's an older one. It's a remake. It's Friday the 13th, and it's the Killer Cut version. I don't know. I don't think that means shit, really. I just think they tacked on the name. Oh, more suspense, more terror, more Jason. I think they just tacked on the name. I honestly didn't see anything different. I saw this once, and I didn't really get to see it. I was busy at the time, so I missed out a lot of it. And then I never saw it again. And I've been looking to get it, but I wanted to get it for cheap because I knew I didn't really like it. I mean, I love the Friday the 13th series. It's an amazing series. As many good movies as there are shitty movies. Friday the 13th Part 8. And then Jason X. Best part about that is watching it with my friend Alex. But no, I mean, I looked and finally I found it for $5, and I was like, I'm not passing that up. That's $5. I can finally get it for what I think it's worth, and I think it was worth about $3.50. It's not great, it's not bad, but it's definitely not a Jason movie, and they kind of do a disservice to it. And I think I'm pretty sure that this is what brought the whole remakes of horror movies or whatever around to like Freddy. I'm not sure though, but pretty bad movie. Next one I have is The Unborn. I haven't even seen this yet. It's been on my pile of movies to watch, and I still have not seen it. Excuse me, I'm on a diet, and I'm eating like peanuts and stuff, and they make me hiccup, so pretty bad case of hiccups right now too. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. There's some neat little visuals. Some like little kid reminds me of Damien. I keep waiting for somebody to yell, "I'm doing it for you." It looks like a pretty decent movie. I have no idea. I've got to watch it, and maybe I'll review it. Put that on the pile of things to watch. Next one I got is Fast 5 on Blu-ray, and I got this mainly because I like The Rock. Oh, I'm sorry, Dwayne Johnson. Whatever. I like him. I'm not a fan of the Fast and Furious movies. I think they're mainly built for GTL douchebags. And, I mean, it tends to be that way. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm going to steal a fast car. Oh, I have a fast car. And usually it turns out to be really stupid. I've seen the first 3, unfortunately, and I didn't even know there was a 4. That surprised the fuck out of me that there was a 4. And then I saw this, and I was like, hey, you know what, it got some good reviews, I'll watch it. And, it's got absolutely ridiculous stunts. I mean, stunts in here make Jason Statham movies look logical. That's how bad it is. The stunt, I mean, they're cool to look at. They're absolutely mind-bogglingly cool. But if you know anything about physics or science or the way the natural world works, you're going to sit there and go, bullshit. Bullshit. And that's what this is. Bullshit. But it's good bullshit. So, while it's a big can of bullshit, it's a very entertaining can of bullshit. So, it's got its goods and bads. Alright. Last movie for right now, I've been saving this one to talk about. Insidious. I had wanted to see this movie forever. I mean, the second I saw the preview for it, terrified me. That dude with the red face, who, for some reason, they don't even have it on the package except for, little dark shape right there. It was just amazing. I mean, that's the preview scared me. Everything looked terrifying about it. And I watched the movie and it was terrifying. I watched it at night and my fiance was with me. Balls out terrified. Absolutely great movie. I think we had the lights off for a little bit and then turned them on. I really enjoyed this. I can't say enough about how great it is. The only bad thing I gotta say is I did not like the ending. If you have not seen Insidious, I recommend skipping until, I don't know, I do this. Because I'm about to ruin the ending if you haven't seen it. So, skip until you see me do this, or else there's spoilers. Alright. So, the ending has the guy who, the father's been, tormented by this, woman, this dead woman, I guess, in his dreams or whatever. And, at the end, you see him confront her in this, in the ghost world house. And it's really kind of cool because he's like, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And then, it goes back to where, he gets out of there or whatever, and the son that was trapped by the demon thing is fine and all this yada yada. And then at the very end, it's it shows that the old woman had taken over his body and had possessed him, and now she got out of the demon or the ghost world or whatever it was, and was in his body and possessed him, and he killed, this old lady that was helping them. And, it felt like it was really just a tacked-on part that didn't add to it. I really liked it the way it went, where he confronted her, where, they were going to get out. I would have been very happy with them getting out safe and just being fine. But I think that they felt that they had to give one last scare, one last thing in this to make it worth it. And that's what, that's what I'm pretty sure that they decided with that was, we need one last thing, one last scare to make it good. And that's what happened with the ending. Spoilers over. Alright, well, hey, that's all the Blu-rays and DVDs that I have for right now that I'm going to review. I've got a lot more to review and look at, and I've got some movies I need to watch and review, too. But I got to get the time to do all that. Like I said, in between dieting and weight loss is kind of hard. Anyway, thanks for watching.